Hey, welcome to our master bedroom again. Good morning, everyone. Well, it's morning now. I don't know if it'll be morning when you see this. This is for my Wednesday morning circuit class. We are taping in our bedroom because I don't want to break my quarantine and go to the dojo. I miss everyone so much, and I miss the dojo so much, so much. Anyway, we have 3 circuits again this morning. Each circuit is 5 exercises each. I've written them down just as I do in class on the board, so you'll have that, and Sean will also post it on the website. I'm going to go through each exercise 10 times. I'm going to go through this whole circuit once. I encourage you, if you are up to it, to go through the circuit 3 times. And when you get done, how about 50 sit-ups? What the heck? How about 100 sit-ups? Who knows? Whatever you can do. But I'm going to give a little bit more instruction this time. I realize that people who don't normally work out with us are doing these workouts, so I want to give a little bit more instruction. I'm going to be using 5-pound weights and 7-pound weights. Use what weight feels comfortable for you. Remember, don't do it if it hurts. And please remember to warm up and cool down afterwards. If you have any questions about any of the workouts, you know you can contact us on Facebook. And I really, really want to send a shout out of thank you to Sean for letting me do this. It gives me something productive to do. It makes me feel like I'm still part of the dojo and like I'm still in touch somehow with my ladies who do the class. Okay, first circuit. Combination move first. Inchworm into a hip extension into a push-up. Next we do an Arnold press, which is bicep curl, overhead press, and finish the bicep. Sliding lunge, hug, light weights, stand wide. You're going to open, close as you slide back and forth into the lunge. Close grip bench press on your back to skull crushers. You'll see them as I do them. I'm going to try to do less than 10 seconds in between each exercise and try to do 30 seconds or less in between each circuit. Okay, first one, inchworm into hip extension. Feet apart, knees are soft, slightly bent. Tighten up in your torso, come down, walk forward into that push-up. Do your hip extension, bend those knees a little, walk back. That's one. Walk forward, push up, hip extension, walk back. Now you can modify this. You can do your push-up on your knees, hip extension. If you know me, you know I lose count. This is, I think, 4. And you can do hip extension here, hip extension from here. Make sure you stay straight from your knees through to your shoulders. Is that 4? Okay. 5. Hip, hooray. Walk back. You can add a jump if you want to. I don't. Push. Good. Back. Make sure you establish that plank position. Bend the knees. Walk back. This is 8. You can hear I'm breathless. Just get your heart rate up quite a bit. Good. One more. Good. Make sure you bend those knees to come up and up. Deep breath. Arnold press. Elbows at your side, palms forward, curl up, rotate overhead, back, finish the bicep. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-part movement. Keep your body tight. Your knees are bent. Support your back. and down. 7. Breathe. 8. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Put these weights down, pick up lighter weights. Stand nice and wide, feet apart, toes forward, weights in front. As you come to the side, you open the weights, sliding back and forth. Really important to keep that torso tight, right? Hips back. And breathe. You can do this without weights. You can do it with cans of vegetables. Come on. Do it with me. 1 more. Good. Now we're going to be on our backs. Knees bent. Elbows at your side. Weights over your elbows. You simply form an arch to bring the weights up over your shoulders and down. This is your close grip bench press dumbbell bench press. Make sure your lower back is pressed into the floor. If you're ambitious, Brita, you can add reverse curls with this, right? You can. There's all sorts of things you can do to make it easier or harder. 1 more. Good. Arms overhead for skull crushers. Elbows over your shoulders. Bring the weights down by your ears. Press up. When you go to extension, go to full extension and squeeze the tricep muscles. Lower back still pressed into the floor. Good. Press. Last one. Good. So that's your first circuit. Get a drink of water. And I'm going to explain the next circuit. So this is a combo move. I'll show you without weights first. Always your knees are soft. We don't lock the knees because we're protecting them. Soft, toes forward, right? That's your foundation. Hips over the knees, knees over the feet, shoulders over the hips. You're going to be nice and tight in the torso. Your weights are going to be here. You go into tabletop. My back is still straight. Lower your weights. Do a reverse fly. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. Come back down. Bring the weights to your shoulders. Sit down into a squat and thrust up. All right. Next one will be deadlift with bent over rows. Is simply come down, row up, down, and up. Again, you're hinging from your hips. You are not rotating the back for this one. You're staying nice and long and straight into a tabletop. In-out squats with weights. You just hold the weights here. This is going to be a long one. So you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. Now step wide. Do the same thing. Really slow, as deep as you can get it. Then we'll come in the middle, and then we do the other side. In-out bicep curls are here. Rotate back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Okay, elbows stay glued to your side. You're not doing this. If you have to do this to lift your weight's too heavy. Kickbacks are simply this. Okay, we're going to start. So first are reverse fly squat thrusters. Again, it's a complicated, not that complicated, but it's a combo move. Knees slightly bent, feet shoulder width apart, hip distance apart, pointing forward. Come over, flat back, squeeze the weights in, bring them to my shoulders, come down, press up, lower them back down, bend, over, Bend weight down, squeeze those shoulder blades back. Remember, you always control the weight. Don't ever let the weight control you. This is 4. Deep as you can. 5. I don't know if the tape is picking up my knees cracking. 6. Every time. Squeeze. Yes. Press. 8. 9. And 10. Deadlifts, bent over rows, palms facing your body. Come over, row, squeeze those shoulder blades together and up. Push through your hips as you come up. Be in touch with your knees. Make sure they're not locked. And press back. Control. Always in control. All the muscles in your torso are engaged. Your neck remains in neutral. People have a tendency to do this. Why put that stress on your neck? Makes no sense, right? Nothing's happening in front of you. You can look down at the mat. 2 more. Squeeze. 1 more. And up. Okay. In, out squats. Start with your feet forward. Start in a narrow squat. Weights at your side. Come down. It's supposed to be slow. Step out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Together. Down. And up. As slow as you can. Press those hips back. Do not push your knees forward. Back. Good. Open. Good. Down. Again, same with this. Your body muscles are engaged. Your neck is in neutral. You are not bouncing on the knees. You can come to a fully extended knee with control. Squeeze the thigh muscles to full contraction. You have 2 weights, that's 2-pound weights, that's all you have? That's okay. Do it with 2-pound weights. This is all about making the best of it, doing what we can, and staying active, using our bodies. Stress eating is a real thing. Try not to be stress eating too much. I'm going to do 1 more on each side. Middle. And out. And up. Good. In, out bicep curls. Curl up. Rotate back. And 2. With control. Don't rush through the movement. I always say in my classes, you can't rush perfection. And each day, you do what you can do. And each time you do it, you get stronger. Challenge yourself a little, but don't be hard on yourself. If you have a down day, or you have to lower your weight for something, as I said, every time you do it, you're going to get stronger. course, I lost count. Pretty sure we have 2 more to go. Squeeze those biceps up. 1 more. Good. Kickbacks are next. So come into a tabletop. You can use 1 foot forward for your tabletop, or you can hinge forward from your hips. I like to use 1 leg forward. I feel it gives me more support. Your body should be parallel to the ground, elbows in at your side. Just straighten and bend. This is triceps again. Squeeze. Squeeze. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Come on up. Drop your weights. Keep your weights by your mat. You're going to need them for 1. Get a drink of water. Next we have plank to bear. For modifications for the plank to bear, it's kind of hard to modify. You can just hold a plank on your knee. Go down to all the way down to your knees and come back up into a plank. Dead bug on your back, bridge, full body crunch, and Superman swim. Okay, plank to bear. I'm going to show you the modification because I kind of rushed through that. So, you're in a plank, it's a high plank. So, modification would be all the way down to your knees and back up. Okay, down to your knees and back up. Regular will be lowering your knees just a couple of inches above the floor. Here we go. 1. Still staying very still. Bring your knees as close to the ground as you can. Belly should be tight, hips are tight. Two more. 1 more. Good. Come on down, come on over on your back. Okay, dead bug. If you really, really want to modify this, you can just do legs, okay, bent legs. The thing about the dead bug is this is a core exercise. You want to be tempted to arch your back when you bring those legs out, but you don't. You push the top of your hips towards the floor, engage your lower abdominal muscle, all the muscles in your torso, and keep it that way throughout the whole exercise. Okay, so another modification is both limbs. I had to remind myself to press my back. And then taking it up a little bit is to straighten the legs. So it's 10 on each side. Keep that lower back pressed. You can feel whether your back is in touch with the mat or the floor. So pay attention. Check in with your body. Make sure your pelvis is tipped and that tension is in your lower back. Hold tight, hold tight. You can do the whole thing actually with straight legs too if you want to make it even more challenging. 1 more each side. Good. That's your dead bug. Next is your bridge. I'm going to take both of my weights. You don't have to use a weight, or you can just use 1. Put them on your lower pelvis. Bring your heels in close. Your neck and upper shoulders are in touch with the floor, and we just lift up as high as we can and squeeze. Squeeze that tushy. Here's one where your back isn't in contact with the floor. Your upper shoulders are. Please don't come up on your neck like the old Jane Fonda bridge. Remember that? Good. Squeeze the tushy. 2 more. I'm just picturing you all here with me, you know that. It's the only way I'm gonna make it through this. That was your bridge. Full body crunch. You can lose your weights now. Again, you can do just a crunch, all right? You can do full body, keeping your knees bent. In full body crunch, you're lifting your shoulders and your hips to contract all the way through your abdominal muscle. I'm gonna do it legs out. So come in. Make sure that lower back is pressed into the floor. 2 more. 1 more. Good. And I believe we're finishing up with Superman swim. So we're going to roll over on our stomachs. Now for this, you can do just your upper body, right? You can just lift and lower your upper body. You can lift and lower it and swim. Or you can just lift your lower body. All right? Again, make sure your head stays in neutral. Squeeze the muscles down the back of the spine. So we come up and swim and release. Squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 1 more, 10. Good. Come on up. Stretch back. So that's the whole circuit, all 3. As I said, you can just choose 1 circuit and do it. You can do 1 circuit 3 times. You can go through all 3 circuits 3 times, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Do what's best for you. Challenge yourself, but don't be discouraged if you can't exactly do what you thought you could do. Tomorrow's a new day. Every day you get stronger. Thank you for working out with us at FSK. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to still be engaged with all of you. I hope you're all doing well. Again, if you have any questions about any of the exercises or anything you're doing, you can private message me on Facebook. Good luck. Stay strong, stay healthy, FSK all day. Bye.